Well, hello and welcome to Bowtie Life, where we talk mostly about life in the garden. I'm Bowtie David. We live in Destin, Florida at Zone 9B, and today we're going to be knocking off some projects off the list, my imaginary list that is, and some of these projects are like a year old. So just a quick notice, in the near future, we will also be moving the grape arbor over here. Yeah, you heard me, moving the grape arbor. But so be sure to subscribe if you have not already, so you don't miss a thing. To those of you who have subscribed, you are my heroes. Thank you so much for making Bowtie Life what it is today. Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave. So today is January 25th of 2024, and it is a warm day today. We've had some cold temperatures in the past couple weeks, sub-freezing some of them, and it feels pretty good right now. In fact, it is going to be close to 70 degrees today. However, we are predicted a possibility of rain coming over, so this project may get interrupted. But the way it looks is it's just little cells, so it doesn't look like any lines or anything of storms. So today we need to do some correcting on this arch trellis. Almost a year, in fact, right at a year ago, we put this arch trellis up on video, and I discovered quickly that my error was I had the trellis too far from the ground. I need to get it closer to the ground. And so we're going to have to lower this trellis after clearing out the tomatoes and on the far half, and then the beans on this half. What we're going to do is I'm getting ready to plant some sugar snow peas the end of January here in Destin. We may get one more freeze. So obviously I have been wrong. If y'all saw the recent short that Mrs. Bowtie pointed out how wrong I was. Anyway, so we might have more, but sugar snow peas can handle a little bit of cold. And if I can get them started early, we could have a lot more production this year. So that kind of excites me. So all that being said, I think we should go ahead and get started. I do want to show you what's down in these beds real quick. So here on the left side, of course, we have our chestnut red garlic, several cloves going up to right about that point. I think that's the last one right there. And they are looking strong. They're looking real good. I've fed these a couple of times with the Purple Cow manure, and I haven't pulled any weeds out of this yet. So it's looking good. On the other side over here, I planted our enchilium red about a couple of weeks later, and this was actually maybe a week ago. I think it was a week ago, and we have had squirrels digging in here. Doggone it! Need to keep those things covered. I think we've had squirrels. Something's been digging. Oh no! What's happened here? So it's starting. See there, it's starting some roots. Yeah, something has been digging in here. But like you can see, this one right here is starting to come up. I saw another one down here. I can't see it now. There was, That's what I get for taking too long between looking at the site to actually recording the video. I can't remember where that other garlic coming up is. So they're all planted all along here that we'll have coming up eventually. This is just, I think, a week ago, so it's no surprise that nothing's here yet. We do need to get out these tomato plants. They're kind of nasty. They're not going to be very hard to pull out. A few more weeds down the end, but look how high this is. This is really high. It's like a foot above the ground. I need to bring this down to, I don't know, 4 inches, just a few inches. I'd also like to put a layer of mulch down here with our compost that we got at the the equestrian center, I mean, and that's from the second load that we'll be using to do some mulching here. You can see pollinator beds there have piles that will be spreading out and getting things going for the spring so that we'll have fewer weeds. We had a tough time with weeds this past year because I was traveling so much, and you know, once you get behind, it's hard to keep up, hard to catch up. So there we go. So now we've got our beds all ready to plant some seeds. I have here the leftovers of a pack of Fairy Morse stringless Blue Lake pole beans that I bought, I believe, in 2022, beginning of the year at Lowe's. And I also have some that I harvested back in 2022, so about a year and a half ago. And so this is what I've been planted here. No, this isn't what I'm planting. Okay, so here we are for a second try. I have two packages of sugar snap peas. One is a Livingston package and one is a Fairy Morse package. The Livingston I got from my local Ace Hardware, and this I probably got from Lowe's. So I got enough seeds. I'm hoping I have enough seeds of the Livingston, but if I don't, I'm gonna plant the Fairy Morse on the left side, Livingston on the right side. I'm going to plant them a little heavy because they are not new seeds. These were packed for 2022 and these were actually packed for 2021. So I need to get rid of these. So I will be planting these on one side, on the left side over here. Again, this is my own personal log for what's going on in the garden. So note to self, right? And that's it, folks. We are planted, ready for 2 beds for the next year. And I did want to say one thing. You know, I tend to take a lot lazier approach to gardening, and I think in today's times we're stuck on efficiencies and thinking we need to be 100% efficient in everything. And frankly, you know, mankind survived thousands of years before modern efficiencies happened. And there's a lot that we know in some of those cases, there's a lot of health benefits and emotional benefits and mental benefits to those old world efficiencies or inefficiencies. It's just getting our hands dirty, you know, and getting our hands in the soil can do so much for us. So don't feel like you have to have everything perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You saw we got some pretty rough soil in here. We got compost in here that's not completely changed, but I planted a lot of extra seeds out there and we'll see what grows. So thank you for following along today. Appreciate those of you who have subscribed to Bowtie Life on YouTube, and you've made the channel what it is today, which is growing. And you are my heroes, and I so appreciate every person who has subscribed. We are working to grow the channel to the next level, and when we get to that point, of course, we can start doing even more things. For those just finding Bowtie Life on YouTube, for maybe the first time, or maybe you've seen a couple of the videos, this is my own personal journal of everything going on in the garden. And I guarantee in about 2 months, I'm gonna be looking at this video on YouTube figure out what did I plant here again. So I do it all the time. Both of these, they say they grow about 60 to 72 inches, 5 to 6 feet tall, and we'll see what happens. I have grown these 1 year before, and I guess after the fact I realized, okay, I guess I am trying something brand new, despite having known of some seeds that I really like. The sugar snow peas, that I had before. Yeah, I can't find them. So I just decided to change this because this is the project for today. Anyway, so yeah, this is my journal. I'll refer back to this. And my ADD brain, I have tried writing journaling, I've tried photographing, I've tried other things, and these videos really make my brain click and really help me retain the information that I need to retain. So be sure to subscribe to Bowtie Life on YouTube so you don't miss a thing. What's going on in the garden? We go through these. In fact, we have a garden tour every single month, 3 parts. This is part 1. And in part 1, we talk about the front and side garden. And we will talk about these. We'll update every month on these. In fact, the February tour is getting recorded in what, 10 more days, February 3rd. So it's coming right up. Yeah, our rain, we are getting big drops of rain right now, but very few of them. I hear an occasional drip around me, and the rain did hold off. It's supposed to start having a light rain in about an hour, hour and a half. We'll see if it happens. This is real spotty rain, so it's hard to predict. Another way you can help grow the channel is to click the thumbs up on this video and share it on your social media pages with friends who might be just aching to get seeds in the ground. And it's getting to that time of the year. We're starting to warm up, starting to gear up in some places. And I know us in the south, we're starting to plant things. And you guys in the north, you're just like, oh, let's get the seeds in and getting moving. So it's an exciting time to see what's going to happen. And those of you who have done this before are probably a little more excited than others, because you know you get your seeds in now, you get them in the ground just after that last frost. So thanks for joining along. I appreciate everyone watching, and just follow along. Hey, have a blessed day.